As the motorboat sped across the waves, sparkling on Dingle Bay, he ran his old hand through his tousled locks, all silver and strands of grey. The captain turned to ask the man, "Can you make it all the way up the hill?" "Yes, and thank you, I'll take it slow. I've a few good years left in me still." With a cane to steady him, he started up. Then he paused to catch his breath, gazing out at the sea while the memories rushed in of those days, warm and blessed. With a sigh, he started up again, and then his old eyes did see his boyhood home all crumbling alone, and it gave his old heart a squeeze. The glass window panes and the roof were gone, and the squeaky old door was too, and the island grass covered the ground all around on that one smooth floor of his youth. But then in that empty corner he thought he could almost see her there. She was churning butter as she baked her bread, and the aroma filled the air. And there by the window Tom Patz with his fiddle, playing a lively tune. The bow danced lightly across the strings, love and laughter filled the room. The jigs and reels set the toes to tap, till they wearied at last from the dance. Then old Peg wove a tale from the days of the past, and they sat motionless in a magical trance. The cold wind shook the shutters. They moved close to each other and close to the flames in the hearth. Then they all sang along with one voice, one song, which spread a different kind of warmth. The old man shook free from the dreams of the past, and he walked to the bluff or the strand, where he'd played all those games with his boyhood chums and been chased on the cool wet sand. He had watched all the boats sailing this way and that, east and west across the bay, and he'd known in his heart that he too would sail on a boat on some bright day. He'd leave the harsh life on the island to send back gifts for his family who stayed. He could help them much more by setting his sails for America far and away. On the horizon now he could see the clouds forming, wet and ominous and gray, and he knew it was time to board that boat and head back across Dingle Bay. The Great Blasket would always be dear to him, for the green hills would always be home, and the courage and faith of the islanders there would be with him wherever he roamed. And the island, well, she would stay strong and bold and testify to all she had seen, and she'd guard the stories of the people she had gathered, those who had lived in that long ago dream.